Hey guys, happy Thursday. Today I wanted to talk to you all about Shakeology and just kind of explain what it is, what it's not, why it's so important that you're drinking it every single day, and I'm actually going to show you how I make mine. So, first of all, what is Shakeology? Shakeology is a superfood shake. So it's not just a protein shake, it's not just a meal replacement, it's not just some shake that you can find at your local grocery store. Shakeology is a superfood shake that has over 70 superfoods in it, vitamins, nutrients. It's your daily multivitamin, so you don't necessarily have to be taking any other type of vitamins or nutrients unless, prescribed by your doctor if you have some type of, immune deficiency or nutrient deficiency that you need to take a little bit more prescribed by your doctor. That's totally fine, but you don't need to be taking any other type of supplements as far as nutrients, vitamins, probiotics, prebiotics, all of that fun stuff. You don't need to take any of that extra stuff, okay? So the difference between Shakeology and all those other shakes out there is the ingredients and how they're made. I'm actually going to share a video from Darren O'Lean, who is the co-creator of this amazing shake. And I will show it to y'all because he is just freaking incredible. But the ingredients, y'all, are what sets us apart from you walking into your local store and buying a shake. I actually used to drink a protein shake that I got from GNC, which is a health food store, right? So you would think that it would be healthy because it's from something like GNC, which is known as a health vitamin store, right? And after doing my research, after I researched Shakeology, because I am big in researching what I'm putting into my body, I realized that the shake I was drinking prior to drinking Shakeology had ingredients in it that you make car tires out of. That's not okay, right? I don't want to put things that you car tire ingredients into my body. That's just not okay. And a lot of people just don't pay attention to what they're fueling their body with, which is something that we really try and talk about in these groups because it is so important what you are fueling, what ingredients you're fueling in your body. So I will on Sunday, when I talk about grocery shopping, talk about what to look for as far as on the nutrition label with ingredients at the grocery store. But I wanted to just talk about these ingredients because it's so important that you understand Shakeology is not your basic protein shake, okay? The way that they are formulated, I guess, the ingredients, Darren O'Lean actually goes himself to the different countries that all of our ingredients are grown in. And the reason why they're not grown in the United States is because, and the reason why Shakeology, which is not expensive, but people think it's expensive, is because they're charged, if you knew how he goes and gets these ingredients, you'd be this is super cheap. So he goes to different countries. The reason why it's not grown in the United States, which makes it a little bit more expensive because they have to, ship everything, is because the United States soil is so nutrient depleted from all of our pesticides we've used, even organic soil. Here, it's just not the same with all the stuff in the air that we have, all the pollution and whatnot. Okay, so for example, if you were going to eat an apple, in order, if it's grown in the United States, in order to get the nutrient value that you should be getting from an apple, you'd have to eat 5 apples. Not okay, right? You should be able to eat 1 apple and get all the nutrients and vitamins that apple provides. But because our soil is so nutrient deficient, it doesn't have all those nutrients and vitamins in it that soil from other areas have. That's why they don't use United States or homegrown ingredients, okay? So he goes and travels to those countries. He tests the soil. He talks to the farmers that are growing it. He makes sure that they are growing it properly. He tests everything that there is about the soil, about the fruit. He makes sure that you're getting the most nutrient part, like in cafe latte. There's an ingredient in here that it's like part of the coffee bean, but it's the coffee fruit. So most people just take the coffee bean and they use that, and that's where you get that coffee flavor from. But he uses the coffee fruit because the coffee fruit is where you get all those nutrients and vitamins and enzymes and all that fun stuff, right? So I'm not gonna like bore you and tell you every ingredient in here. You can literally look at the back and see. But I want you to know, if you look at all this and there's something that you don't know, like I don't know what ashwagandha is. I don't know what that is, but if you go and look it up, it's natural. It's plant-based. It is grown in the ground, okay? So none of this is artificial. None of it has GMOs. None of it is crap that you're fueling your body with. This is all natural. It is organic. It's not certified organic because you're crossing the border with all of this. All of our fruits and vegetables that are in here, so they can't certify it organic without spending a ton of money. But it is organic. It does not contain gluten. It does not contain soy. It does not contain artificial sweeteners. So that's kind of a little bit about Shakeology. Okay. I'm going to try and not make this long video, but I could literally talk about Shakeology all day. So the reason or the side effects, I guess, that you can expect are natural energy. You're going to notice your energy is going up. You're going to notice you're sleeping better. You're going to notice your skin is clearing up better. My hair has never grown this quickly in my life. Good morning, Lainey. Good morning, Fabiana. So you're going to notice your hair growing, your nails are growing, going to grow a little quicker. You're going to have healthier skin. You're going to notice your cravings are less. When I am craving something really bad, I drink a shake. And it kind of gives me that like, oh, I feel like I'm cheating, but I'm really not because it's really good. So you're going to notice those things. You might notice if this is your first time drinking Shakeology, and this is very, very, very important. So please, please, please listen. If this is your first time drinking Shakeology and you're not used to taking in so many probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes, nutrients, vitamins, right? Your body might need to adjust to it. Meaning, you might feel in the beginning when you first start taking it, your stomach might bother you. You might feel a little constipated, or you might just feel uncomfortable. And it's totally normal because your body is almost like, what the heck are you putting in me? If it's so used to eating junk, or even healthier, you're just not used to getting in these nutrients, it doesn't know how to break it down right away. So what I want you to do is, if you start drinking it and you're starting to feel any type of discomfort or anything like that, cut it in half, meaning use half of a packet, or if you got a big bag, use half of a scoop. That way your body just needs to adjust to all these levels that are coming in, okay? I hope that makes sense, all right? But you might notice that you have better regularity. And I know that this might be too much information, but in all honesty, I suffered from like a mild case of IBS, and this has tremendously helped, So you might notice that, but just make sure that you are cutting it in half if it is giving you discomfort. If it is still giving you discomfort after you cut it in half and you've been drinking it for a few days, if you have the regular flavor, you might be dairy or whey intolerant, and you might not even know it. So I would switch to the vegan flavor, okay? And we can get that switch for you if you need it. But the vegan, so the regular is made with whey or dairy, or whey protein, so dairy. The vegan is made with pea protein, which is obviously not dairy. So if you need to switch it, that's totally fine. Just let us know and we can kind of get that situated for you. Another thing that I want to mention that's also very, very important is I always suggest to get the combo box of Shakeology. I suggest that you start with the combo box of Shakeology, okay? And so the reason why I suggest this is because I want you to be able to try more than one flavor. I tried vanilla the first time, and I actually hated it. I was gagging. I still don't really like vanilla. So I always suggest a combo box so you can try more than one flavor. So if you try a flavor and you don't like it, try a new flavor. Okay? Make sure that you are giving it a chance. I used to say I'm not a shake person, even though I was drinking a shake, but I didn't want to spend the money on this because I didn't think it was very important. And reality is that this gives you, or replaces a full meal, so it saves you money, and it helps with all of those things that your body needs, right? It gives you all those nutrients that your body needs. And so I had in my mind before I even tried it, I was like, I'm not gonna like this. And I didn't like vanilla, and I still don't like vanilla. But I was like, oh, I was right, I'm not gonna like it. And I honestly didn't even want to try another flavor because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna like it. I already made up my mind that I wasn't gonna like it. And in all honesty, I tried to hate Shakeology. I tried to hate it. I tried to find a cheaper option that was the same thing. Not possible. Not trying to shoot you down, but just not possible. The ingredients are not the same anywhere else. The way it's processed, y'all, which I know to some people is not a big deal, but if you do your research and you start to realize those things matter in your nutrition and in your daily life, it's gonna make more sense. Okay, so I want to make sure that if you try a flavor and you don't like it, that's totally okay. Try a new flavor. Also, try the flavors a different way. I will drink vanilla without gagging now. But the only way I can make it is what I found a snickerdoodle recipe where you put peanut butter and a little bit of honey, some cinnamon in there, and I can drink it and I actually don't mind it. But it's still not my favorite. My favorite's chocolate, and then I like cafe latte, and then strawberry. Okay, so you're gonna have to find your flavor, find how to make it, figure out how you like it made, and then go from there. Okay, if you got a combo box and you absolutely hate vanilla, post in the group, or hate chocolate, or hate cafe latte, or hate whatever flavor you don't like. The good thing about a combo box is that these packets you can mail. So, excuse me. I always tell people, if you absolutely hate vanilla, someone in this group probably likes vanilla. So why don't you just post in the group and say, hey, I have 5 packets of vanilla that I really don't want. Would anyone be willing to trade out for chocolate? Or would anyone be willing to trade out for cafe latte or whatever? I do have some packets, obviously, here. So if for some reason no one in the group wants to trade or whatever, and you really want to trade, just reach out to me and we can trade out, okay? Even if you're not local, I can ship it to you. You can ship to me, whatever. But that's what I like about the combo box. So you only get 24 packets in this box, though, okay? So I know you're like, well, wait, I need a month. Totally okay, y'all. Calm down. The reason why, again, I say that is, or to do this box first, is so that you can try it. Once you try it and you know what flavor you want, you can switch to one big bag, which gives you 30 scoops, okay? So it gets you 30 days worth of Shakeology, opposed to 24, same price. But the reason why, again, I don't just say, oh, get chocolate because I love chocolate. Not everyone likes the chocolate. My mom does not like the chocolate, and I like the chocolate. My mom likes the vanilla, and I hate the vanilla, right? So I don't want you stuck with one flavor bag that you might not even like. So this is why we suggest this box, okay? Or any combo box. It doesn't have to necessarily be this one. Okay, so now I want to just really quick, does anyone have any questions about Shakeology? Anyone? Okay. Let me make my shake so y'all can see. So I suggest blending it. If you don't have a blender, it's totally okay. You can just shake it up in a shaker cup, but it doesn't taste as good, okay? I think it's not very good just shaken up in a shaker cup. I also, the first time I made Shakeology, shook it up in a shaker cup, which is probably why I hated vanilla even more. But don't do that if you have a blender, okay? So I actually keep my Shakeology, just want to show y'all, in these little containers. I got these from Walmart. I made the stickers myself, but you don't have to really make stickers if you don't want them. But I got them from Walmart because I think that it stays fresher that way. We also have multiple flavors here because my mom likes the cafe latte and I like the chocolate. And sometimes we like to mix them both. So I have these containers that I bought from Walmart, y'all. You can go to the dollar store, but they're sealed containers, so they seal really good, as opposed to keeping it in the bag. You can keep it in the bag if you want, if you buy one big bag, but I just like it for that. I do like these packets if you're traveling. These are great. You know, if you're going out of town or whatever, like I bring packets with me everywhere I go as far as going out of town goes, okay? So, if you have a blender, grab a blender. If not, highly suggest going to buy a cheap one. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I have a Ninja, which are a little bit more pricey, but totally worth it, okay? So, I'm going to show you how I make mine. So, I'm going to do chocolate because I love me some chocolate. Okay, so I have my scoop. So you just do 1 scoop or 1 packet if you have the packets. Let me put this down before I drop it. All right, so I just poured in there, okay? So this Shakeology by itself is 1 red container, okay? So that counts towards your containers for your day. So this is 1 red container by itself. Then, if you add fruit to it, so I'm going to do chocolate covered strawberry. This is one of my favorite recipes. So I actually pre-portion out my fruit. I do frozen fruit because I like the way like the texture of it. When I do like frozen fruit compared to fresh fruit, you can use fresh fruit, but I like mine thick, almost like a smoothie. So I pre-portion mine. I use my purple container. So when I buy, and I keep them in the bag, in a Ziploc bag. So when I buy any type of frozen fruit, and I talk about this when we go for meal prep, but I, like, before I even put it in the fridge, I open it up, I pre-portion it out, so it literally takes me a few minutes to make my shake. So this is 1 purple. So this would be 1 red, 1 purple. Okay. I also will add spinach. So I have some frozen spinach. The spinach was about to go bad, so we just threw it in the freezer to preserve it. So I'll throw spinach in there, y'all. This gets away 1 green container, and you don't have to even taste. It doesn't taste like anything. I know you're all like, ugh, spinach. You don't even taste it. So if you're in a higher calorie bracket, and now it's all sticking to my hands, and you need to get in some greens like this, my fiance puts spinach in his shake every day. Can't even taste it, okay? All right, so now I have 1 red, 1 purple, 1 green, okay? And then you can add water, you can add unsweetened almond milk. If you do 1/4 of a cup of unsweetened almond milk, counts towards your teaspoons that you have for your calories. Or for your calorie bracket. If you use regular almond milk, it counts towards a yellow container. Okay, so I would get the unsweetened. This is sweet enough. You don't really need sweetened almond milk. But unsweetened pretty much doesn't count as anything for 1/4 of a cup. So I knocked down all these pictures. Okay, so I buy the vanilla unsweetened almond milk. Okay, and I don't even really measure this out, but that's alright. We're just gonna. Alright, so I usually add some water to it too, so let me do that really quick. And y'all, you have to play around. It needs some more water. Sorry. Okay. So you have to play around with the consistency of it. Sometimes you need. I need to wash the blade. Alright, give me a second. I gotta wash the blade. Sometimes you need to add more water. Sometimes you need to add more ice. It depends on what you like. Like, I like mine super thick. My fiance doesn't. So he adds more water or more almond milk or less frozen fruits. And I add more like frozen fruit and ice and stuff if I want mine super thick. Okay, so let me cover your ears because it's gonna be loud for a second. So I just blend it. So I want to show you the texture of it though, because this is how I like it. And I've had some people say like, oh, I don't like Shakeology because it's grainy. Well, you're not making it right. It's not grainy. And I tell people that they tell me it's grainy. If it's grainy, add more ice or water to it. You kind of have to, like I said, play around with the texture of what you like. So it shouldn't taste grainy. It shouldn't taste chalky. It should taste good. I mean, it's freaking good. So, and again, y'all, you might have to play around with different recipes for what you like. Like, I love the chocolate with strawberries, or I do, I really, really like, I'm trying to find a cup. I really, really like, chocolate with, I'm a big mint chocolate chip person, like ice cream. So I'll do chocolate with a drop, and literally, y'all, like, if you use too much of this, you'll be gagging and want to throw up. But I use like a tiny, tiny little drop of this mint extract. So then it's like, and I just do ice and water or ice and almond milk, and it's like mint chocolate chip ice cream, and it's so freaking good. I actually don't want to use this cup, and I'm weird about my cups. I want to use like specific cups. Okay, so I use this cup. All right, so you can kind of see it, like it's kind of thick, right? You can kind of see little pieces of the spinach, but I promise you can't taste it. So this is how thick mine is, all right? It's almost like icy thick. I made it a little bit too much, but that's okay. I'll drink it. And then I drink it out of a straw. I don't know why. I always have drank it all out of a straw. And it's about to overflow. So good. Okay, so this right here is one red, one purple, one green. You can add, some people will do like a sweet potato to theirs. I've never tried that, so I don't really know because that counts as a yellow. Some people will add oatmeal to theirs, like raw oats. Never tried that either. Totally up to you. You can put more than one serving of vegetables or more than one serving of fruit in there if you want. But it is super filling. It's going to help fill you up. It's going to help you not, like I said, not crave those sweets. If you are maybe a nighttime snacker, so I drink mine for breakfast. You can drink it whenever you want. It does replace the meal, so I would suggest breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Some people will do it as a snack. But again, I do it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And it's like if you are a late night snacker, or if you maybe usually eat, like you do really well during the day, but at night you eat bad, then drink it at night. Drink it before you, like, for dinner, before you go to bed. There's no, like, right or wrong time to drink Shakeology. You can drink it whenever you want, okay? So if y'all have any questions about Shakeology, now I feel like I have spinach in my teeth. If you have any questions about Shakeology, if you have any questions about any of it, please let me know, all right? Please let me know, let your coach know, ask in this group. That's what we're here for. We're going to be sharing recipes, y'all. We're going to be sharing, our favorite recipes, just recipes that we found. They provide you some recipes on Fixate. They provide you recipes on the Beachbody blog. So try it out. If you find one that you love, share it with the group, all right? So I hope that this helps you understand why Shakeology is so important. And again, y'all, drink it every day. Give it 30 days or 24 days to drink it straight every single day. Don't miss a day. And I promise you, you're going to notice a difference. I promise you, you're going to notice a difference in your energy and a difference in your nutrition and just everything all around. Don't skip a day, all right? Make it a habit, and you're going to notice a huge difference, all right? So I hope that this helps. We'll talk later. So everyone have a great Thursday. Bye, everybody.